A couple days ago, the United States met with China in Alaska to discuss their foreign trade and policies. And I am going to play the clip, and it's very, very important that you listen, because this is the mindset of what China and the rest of the world think about America.
We'll also discuss our deep concerns with actions by China, including in Xinjiang, Hong Kong, Taiwan, cyber attacks on the United States, economic coercion toward our allies. Each of these actions threaten the rules-based order that maintains global stability.
倒打一把是不行的。
Well, you can't blame this problem on somebody else.
I have to tell you, what I'm hearing is very different from what you described. I'm hearing deep satisfaction that the United States is back, that we're re-engaged with our allies and partners. I'm also hearing deep concern about some of the actions your government is taking.
我们把你们想得太好了，我们认为你们会遵守基本的外交礼节。
Well, I think we thought too well of the United States. We thought that the U.S. side will follow the necessary diplomatic protocols.
所以我们刚才必须阐明我们的立场。
So for China, it was necessary that we make our position clear.
我现在讲一句，你们没有资格在中国的面前说你们从实力的地位出发同中国谈话。
So let me say here that in front of the Chinese side, the United States does not have the qualification to say that it wants to speak to China from a position of strength.
So there you have it. China literally just called out America. They talked about the cyber attacks and how the United States keeps playing the blame game, and how China thought too well of the U.S. And of course, U.S. would say they feel like they're making a comeback with their allies. And then China shut it down, stating that that United States is not of any position of strength when it comes to dealing with China. China sees that the United States is weak. There is an internal war within the borders of America. We all know this. And America is under fire, not only by other countries, but also within the walls of America, dealing with racial, globalist, and feminist ideologies. Everything is racist in this country. Everything is dealing with women can be men and men can be women. Girls can be boys. Girls can be boys and boys can be girls. The educational system is crumbling. And women over men has weakening this country for 50 plus years. America has been losing steam all around the world for a very, very long time. The only thing that keeps America afloat is America has tremendous spending power and they have the strongest military in the world. That is the only thing that's keeping America afloat. When it comes to creating anything far as trade, America do not build anything, they do not create anything. We're just a bunch of debt slaves who pays the hell out of taxes, and it's a rat race when it comes to the fiat money, the dying fiat money that we call the dollar bill. And we all know that the dollar bill is slowly but surely dying as the more and more United States keeps printing out the stimulus checks and telling people to stay home and not work because of this quote-unquote pandemic that we got going on here all over the world, including within these borders. So yes, China sees America weakening. And the problem is that we don't have a solution for it. They can United States can talk about allies all they want, and yes, they do. They probably do have allies. Because, like I said, America has a tremendous spending power, especially through the World Wide Web and also through the black market. The Caucasian white folks have spent, was that $96.8 trillion in the past 3 years. White folks have tremendous spending power, black folks as well. But the problem is that there is inner conflict in this country with the protests all over the world, not just the world, but all over this country. And our children are not learning anything. People are being told to stay home. And now you're pushing and promoting women over men. Started with the Me Too movement. That has weakened America big time. And China gained strength through the trade and through their economic infrastructure. Like I told you guys, I need you guys to look up the China Silk and Belt Road, which spans from Africa all through Europe, through Russia, and through China and other Asian countries. And it cost them a little over $1 trillion to get these things set up. So each time that America loses business, whether it's manufacturing or a tech job, and it's going overseas, is because China has spent millions of dollars to get these jobs from America back to either Mexico or the Caribbean or to all the other places, countries and continents that I talked about. And this is why America cannot keep any jobs. You are the money, America. You are the money. Doesn't matter if you are working in a restaurant, hospitality, whether you're working in a store, whether you are working in the healthcare field, or whether you work in a manufacturing or 9 to 5 or sit behind the desk job, or you start your own business. You are the money. Depending on jobs in America, slowly but surely are dwindling away. Jobs today do not pay enough for people to survive. There are more and more people who are homeless and going around hungry. And it's just not black folks, it's whites and blacks. A lot of homelessness, a lot of joblessness is happening in this country. So you can literally feel the tension and the borders of within America weakening. And China sees that. That's why, my personal opinion, they made the statement about America is not in any position of strength when it comes to dealing with China. And it was important for me to bring this video to you guys because this is the mindset of what people feel about America around the world. There's always tension within the borders of this country between the government, the people, and the people versus the people as well. So China basically just capitalized on it and just did a literally mic drop. That's what they did. We all can see what's going on in this country. It should not be a surprise. It should not be a shock. And those who act like it's a shock or a surprise, you are very delusional. And a lot of people don't want to see things that's going on in this country. But guess what? Other people around the globe sees it. And China is speaking about it. They didn't speak like this when Donald Trump was in office. It's just funny that now Biden is in office, they literally are speaking their minds on how they really feel. And this is where we are. I do not see America bouncing back because the way things are going within this country, especially with the immigration laws and the racial tension and our children not learning anything, social justice issues, the media, the loss of wealth and jobs, including the COVID-19 situation that's going to be here for a very, very long time until the fiat money crashes, until the government crashes. This is going to be here for a good while. You see, I have to bring all this up because all these things that I talking about is tied up to the comment based off of position of strength that America do not have when it comes to talking to a powerhouse like China. I had to bring this up. So guys, I just wanted to talk about it. This is my mindset. This is how I kind of feel. And it took China to actually bring it to the forefront. This is where we are when it comes to United States around the world. You are weak.